I got a simple question that I'd like to ask of this network that pays you for performing your task. How come they got the airwaves? They're the people's, aren't they?
Today I'm reviewing Warren Beatty's Bulworth on A Filmmaker's Guide to Surviving Authoritarianism. Guy, Bulworth is one of my favorite films of all time. I thought Warren Beatty was particularly brave to write and direct and also star in something like this. His ability to tackle race and class-based issues was stellar, and I think it remains a classic, and that's why I wanted to put it on the list for this week on my replay of films we should be revisiting. Now, for those who don't know about it, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I'm going to give you a brief overview of the film. Bulworth is a liberal politician that over time takes conservative concessions in the form of campaign payola, and over time what happens is that he becomes more and more of a conservative. Realizing that he has moved too far away from his mission and completely miserable in life, he sets up a plan with his daughter to collect insurance, but he knows that a suicide will not get a payout. So he actually hires an assassin to kill him so his daughter can be paid out. In the time that is happening, he has sort of a rebirth. But before the rebirth, he has a little bit of a breakdown. At campaign events, increasingly, he becomes unlike himself. He begins rapping. He begins telling the truth.
That funny, you contribute all my money. You make your contribution, then you get your solution. As long as you can pay, I'm gonna do it all your way. Yes, the money talks and the people walk. Yeah. Now let me hear you say it. Big money.
Oh, big money.
What Bulworth is telling the truth. Bulworth, knowing that there are better answers, decides to go into the inner city area, of which he ends up connecting with Halle Berry's character. That's right, people. If you don't remember, Halle Berry is in that film. It does an excellent job as the child of a Black Panther activist and intellectual trying to help her people in the inner city.
Some people would say the problem is purely cultural.
The power of the media that's continually controlled by fewer and fewer people.
Add to that monopoly of the media, a consumer culture that's based on self-gratification.
Now, you're not likely to have a population that wants leadership that calls for self-sacrifice.
They start a love affair, but it's through that love affair and also intellectual exchange that Bulworth actually has his true rebirth.
You know who Huey Newton was? You know, a lot of people I talk to, black at your age, they have no idea who he was.
And he goes on television and he tells such a stark truth that the world realizes that it's no longer an issue about whether he wants to go. The people in power realize that he